Welcome, Authentic Reality Check, Cultivating Authentic Power, Step 1, Opening the Gates of Empathy. Are we living in the age of empathy? If you think you're hearing the word empathy everywhere, you're right. It's now on the lips of scientists and business leaders, education experts, and political activists. The big buzz about empathy stems from a revolutionary shift in the science of how we understand human nature. The old view that we are essentially self-interested creatures is being nudged firmly to one side by evidence that we are also Homo empathicus, wired for empathy, social cooperation, and mutual aid. Taken from Roman Kusnarek, 6 Habits of Highly Empathic People, 2016. Now, empathy is defined generally as the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. My personal definition goes a little deeper into the heart chakra on a spiritual level. True empathy begins when you allow yourself to open your heart fully, canceling all former actions, good or bad, from your current thoughts, reaching deep within, asking for clarity and total awareness of another. Being grateful in advance for the knowledge gained, sending forth love and light to encapsulate this process. Forming your total awareness as a listener, receiving the words and actions without prejudice or judgment. Empathy means directing a healthy curiosity to see the entire situation, and it requires more than just a brief chat. Try to understand the worldview of another without a dismissive presumption. You know, those phrases, they should know that isn't true. I know anyone who, or I can't believe. The empathy that Source, God, Creator, desires for all sentient kind is limitless. No racial, national, religious, lifestyle, or other boundaries are acceptable excuses. All are created and live on this planet for a higher purpose. We are equals. Connect with those who you're not including in your circle of usual relationships. As co-creators in the now, you must first begin to master your empathic gate. You will become unbalanced and return to the past world of power over structures if you do not feel that this is something you can do. Yes, the power over structure will exit. Don't become one who wishes for the old anything. You were created by Source, Creator, God, Mother, whatever way you identify. Consciousness that is current. The vibrational frequency from Source that you may refer to as Holy Spirit is always current in the lives of all. So why would you insist on remaining stagnant? Yes, you will rise to the presence of all things current, but you will delay your breakthrough and wonder why I didn't choose this earlier. The past is the past. Don't make it the present. You are out of the flow. Question, I know. Must I go out of my way to connect with others empathically? Meditate and seek guidance. In many instances, we are all surrounded by strangers or casual acquaintances every day. Sometimes at the office, new employees, during your lunch, community organizations, swap meets, your hair salon, your hobbies, school, etc. Ask to be connected with others to expand your empathy. Don't be surprised. This is a wonderful journey, viewing the experiences of another through their eyes. Remember, the empathic gate is two-way. Pour out your empathy. Receive empathy when you need it. This is the balance that recharges and keeps you current in the now. Let's look at this. Empathy views from the heart. Take a look at the two hearts below. Different in basic colors, but containing the same flow of purity. The outer appearance, displays of emotion, or lifestyles may be different. Both are equipped to love, learn, and contribute their unique voice to the collective. Question. What do I say? How do I present myself? I am who I am. Well, cultivate curiosity. Be respectful and kind. All this requires is you're presenting yourself, being open and listening intently. Make yourself vulnerable. Remove your mask of perfection. Oh, I would never do that. You don't have to tell your deepest secrets, but reveal your true desire is to connect and learn. Build mutual understanding as a two-way exchange. When the other person reveals their feelings, do the same in return. Always express thankfulness. Truly engage and expect further interaction. Number 2, nonviolent communication, NVC. Our ability to be present to what's really going on within, to the unique feelings and needs a person is experiencing in that very moment. Listen and repeat to yourself internally. Don't allow your internal dialogue to interrupt your ability to grasp not just the words, but the emotional state and the needs emphasized. Planting seeds for the next generation. Many assume empathy will flower on its own. Yes, it does to a degree in early childhood, but for empathy to truly grow, a two-pronged approach is even better. Parents, communities, and families who work to bring attention to acts of empathy and relate the heart truth of empathy as something that dwells inside their heart, desiring to be visible. The second prong is relating examples of empathy. No bullying, coarse jesting, or degrading behaviors. Relate the consequence of a hardening of the heart and other negative results. Be sure to praise and recognize acts of empathy in all children and adults close to you. It would be extremely important to support efforts such as Canada's pioneering Roots of Empathy, the world's most effective empathy teaching program, which has benefited over 500,000 school kids. Its unique curriculum centers on an infant with a focus on learning emotional intelligence, EI, and its results are great. They're really significant, and it has shown statistically significant declines in playground bullying and higher levels of academic achievement. Search your heart and ask to be connected to your local organization or begin your own. Stay tuned to Part 2. Empathy Gate Part 2 is available now. Thank you for your visit with me. If you would like to learn more, I recommend the following videos: Becoming Authentic, Dimensional Acuity, and Major Deceptions. As always, feel free to comment, question. I respond very quickly. Press the subscribe button. That's my face, that little face in the corner. Authentically yours, Dr. Cynthia Y. Johnson. Namaste.